Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your general read for June 2024. As always, please do keep in mind that this is general, so it's not necessarily going to resonate for everybody, or it might not resonate for you straight away, okay? This read is good for anywhere where you have Scorpio placements in your own chart. Right, so let's get into this for you then. Strange energy. Okay, the horseshoe, luck, peace and happiness, the dagger, protection, justice and assertion, and the compass, journeys, travel and right path. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the coffin, endings, liberation and remembrance. Okay, so obviously that's 8th house energy. It's one of your cards, okay? Endings and liberation. So people normally freak out when they hear the words change or something's ending, because it carries the implication that something's being taken away, right? But do you know what? Even if something is being taken away, that's not necessarily a negative, okay? In this particular occasion, Scorpio, with something being taken away, that's a positive, okay? It's definitely positive. Look, your first card out is the horseshoe. Do you know what I mean? Like good luck, good fortune. And then you're going in the right direction. Things are moving in the right direction. You've got protection here also. So if friendships are falling away this June, it's not a loss. Okay, Spirit's trying to tell you, look, it isn't a loss. This is a positive. Now, liberation is freedom. It's freedom of spirit. It's the freedom to choose what you're going to do next, okay? You being protected on your journey, on your travels. That could be you being protected on your spiritual journey, or that could be you being protected while you travel, literally traveling, okay? Okay, so we're going to need more information because we've not got enough to go off of here, okay? And I will show you as well. It is the full deck, okay? I just cannot shuffle this deck in one shot, okay? It's the tea leaf deck. It's quite a large deck. Right, so what's coming out for you? The torch, off balance, happiness, off balance, the fly, off balance, and the arrow. Interesting. Okay. Now, you would have seen that one, I actually turned that the wrong way around. It was in the upright position, okay? Right. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding with the horseshoe. This is going to be the month, Scorpios, for you to really deep dive into your belief system, into your spirituality, okay? You've got being shown the right direction here that's coming out multiple times, okay? Spiritual development is definitely going to be the focus. There's a connection that you have here with the universe that is being strengthened, or the connection with your spirit guides, but with it coming out off balance, it indicates that you might have lost your faith a wee bit. You might have lost faith in yourself. You might have lost faith in the universe a bit. Can you clarify the torch for Scorpio, please? Thank you. 7 of coins. Yeah, because you've been patient for a really long time. You've been putting everything that you have into your spiritual development, and it's like feeling that you're not getting anywhere, or feeling that you weren't getting anywhere. Okay, this one says literally to look back on what you have achieved and set yourself new goals. Okay, so something is growing here. There is progress. What else for Scorpio with the torch, please? Thank you. The 3 of coins. Yeah, gains, cooperation, teamwork, co-creating with the universe rather than fighting against it. There's a group here. It's like a group of like-minded individuals. You could be part of this group. You could be receiving an invitation. 2 of cups off balance. Interesting. That's like imbalance, tension. Feeling that you don't belong. There's this energy of how you don't belong. So the problem here, Scorpio, because again that torch came out off balance, it's like those who class themselves as being highly spiritual, you have actually been finding that they have been really horrible people. And it's almost like you don't want to be associated with that group, because they've dirtied the spiritual community. Because remember, that's off balance, right? Two of Cups is also off balance. It's like you're not wanting to be associated with what's been going on in the spiritual communities, which is very, very wise. I mean, you will find that a lot, and I mean a lot, of incredibly dangerous narcissistic people will gravitate towards spiritual communities as a means of basically trying to control others. And they have poisoned it quite significantly. They definitely have. So that's what's going on with this energy. It's like, yeah, do you know what? I've seen the environment that these people are considering themselves as being part of the spiritual community, and I don't want any part of that, because I've seen what they do to other people, and that is the furthest thing from spirituality that you could possibly get. Yeah. So it's like you're trying to disassociate yourself from that particular community, and you've got backup here. You've legit got behind the veil backup. Okay? So everything that those people have been doing, it has been seen, it has been noted. Okay? Definitely. Can you clarify the horseshoe for Scorpio, please? Yeah, 10 of coins. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. 10 of coins is one of your apex cards. Okay, it's all about the legacy that you leave behind. It can also be about growth. It can be about stability, having enough, being enough, doing enough. Getting yourself up to that level of stability and security, whatever that means specifically for you. We do see that if finances were a concern, that your finances are going to be taken care of here, because your 10 of coins can indicate financial stability and security as well. Okay. It's prosperity. It's literally the pinnacle of success. And that's to clarify this horseshoe. So the fact that you had made a conscious effort to not be associated with those twisted individuals who have latched on to the spiritual community in order to try and control and or otherwise take advantage of other people. You know, the exact people where you shied away from your own spirituality because you didn't want to be associated with that community. That there is a stark and distinct difference between you and the way that you do things, and them and the way that they do things. And Spirit's saying, we've not just noticed it, but other people have noticed it as well. Okay. The fact that you refused to be anything like them in order to gain some kind of success, because you will find that people exactly like that are the most successful, or at least on the surface they are the most successful, but you stood your ground here. Okay, and that's basically assuring your own success. Because you got luck, peace, happiness, the horseshoe. You stayed on the right side of karma. That's positive karma. And it's something to do with spirituality, with this torch. 100%. You stayed on the right side of karma. You didn't You didn't have this attitude of, oh, well, if you can't beat them, then join them. And you didn't become like them. Not at all. You didn't sell yourself out. Like, you're not a sellout. You're not a sellout. And that's why you're seeing you reaching the pinnacle of success here. Definitely. You're being protected. Clarify the dagger, please. Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. Long-term commitment, having strong values, not budging on your values. You didn't budge on your values, even when it was the cause of much unhappiness. You didn't budge on your values. This is a very protective energy with the Queen of Coins. It's very generous, charming, intelligent, it's kind, it's practical. Now, obviously, if this energy isn't resonating with you straight away, just give it a couple of weeks. Okay, because these reads, they can be a little bit more predictive in nature. Clarify this happiness, please. Why did that come out off balance? I feel it's because you didn't know as to whether or not you were doing the right thing. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reversed. You didn't know if you were doing the right thing or not. Because you kept failing at every turn. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. While watching these little shits over here succeed. You coming up against misfortune after misfortune. Wheel of Fortune in reverse can also indicate chaos and bad luck. Okay. I'm also reading this Wheel of Fortune in reverse as karma is doing the rounds. And we've already seen crystal clear that you're on the right side of karma. Because you didn't fall into that trap. Or you won't be falling into that trap of being dishonorable and dishonest the way that these people are. The karma bus is here. Definitely. Tell us more for Scorpio, please. 3 of Wands. Planning, preparation. That's the Lord of Dominion. Yeah. It feels like there's a redirection to the energies here. You see, for the longest time, narcissists and psychopaths have been at the top for the longest time. They have been. I'm reading this energy as at one point you could have thought to yourself, what is the point? Why am I continuing this? Why am I pursuing this? It's pointless. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Why am I trying to do the right thing? When those who are cutting corners and cheating and whatever are reaping all of the rewards. There might have been plans here for you to move on to something new, something different. It's almost like the spirit world doesn't want you to leave this environment. They're wanting you to stay in this environment because this is you, this is who you are, this is why you're here. So there's definitely a helping hand here that's coming through for you, okay? And you will be seeing evidence of this karma bus. You will be. You're not going to take any pleasure in it because happiness has come out off balance. Right? You're not going to take any pleasure in it, but it's certainly going to make things a lot easier for you when these people over here have been dealt with. Okay? It's gonna make things a bit easier for you. Can you tell us more for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Yeah, see, High Priestess, I told you. And Justice, yeah. Listen, I cannot make this shit up. Okay, I cannot. High Priestess and Justice. Literally right after I said that the spirit world is wanting to keep you in the position that you're currently in. You belong where you're at. You belong in that environment. And if you're not already in that environment, then you should be. Then you fucking should be. Excuse the language. Because I could be speaking to a Scorpio collective here who is witnessing all of these fake spiritualists out there in the community and teaching other people wrong. So if you're not within that community, then you should be. And if you currently are, you're where you belong. Definitely. This combination here, the High Priestess and Justice, you are definitely getting a helping hand here from beyond the veil. Definitely. No question about it. Clarify the compass, please. So the compass says, Scorpio, you're on the right path. You're fighting the good fight. You've already come so far. 4 of coins off balance. Yeah. Yeah. Watching all of these greedy, materialistic individuals getting a head start. This is a struggle also. They're also saying a lack of originality. So there have been mimics within this group as well. People who have been copying others and repeating it as if they were direct messages from spirit, when in actual fact they weren't, because that they came from something that an actual spiritually ordained, if you like, person had said. It's like that they're repeating the words that someone else is saying here, as if they just thought of it all by themselves. That's crazy. Can you tell us more for Scorpio, please? Thank you. Temperance, yeah. Earth angel energy. Divine timing. It's the card of alchemy. It's the card of balance, patience, moderation. It's the timing of something. They're saying it's about time. It is about time. So it's about time the karma bus appeared. This is the right time for this to be going on. These people are going to be exposed. They are going to be exposed. And the worst of it is as well, they've tried to make out that the real ordained ones were the fake ones. That's the worst of it. Because you got the fly here, and that's off balance. A period of ill health and depression. That's crazy to me. The divine's stepping in. Tell us more, please, about this energy for Scorpio. I was not expecting this read to go this way, Scorpio. I was not. I genuinely was not. 8 of coins in the upright position. Keep your standards high. Okay. Keep your standards high. 8 of coins is paying attention to all of the details. It's keeping a high standard of work. It's keeping your values high. Continue to educate yourself also, because that can indicate education. It's time for you to perfect your own craft. Okay. Perfect your own craft. They're saying that you're very skilled, you're very talented, and you're very, very careful. So keep those high standards. Can you tell us about the fly, please? Thank you. Page of Coins. A time of ill health and depression. Yeah, you've got to focus on your own goals here, Scorpio. And that's going to bring you great success. So, I mean, the classic example, right? I'll show you here. If you are joining any spiritual community, or if you already are in one, it's always a really good idea to, before you begin, or even do it now, if you've been in it for a long time, doesn't matter, write down a list of your own code of ethics and follow it, okay? I'll show you here. I've got mine there, right? That's my code of ethics. And I follow that, and I read that at least once a week to keep myself on top of everything, to make sure that I'm not breaking my own code of ethics, okay? Now, this is saying to do that, what I've just showed you, and to help use that as a guide to keep you on the right path, okay? It's all about doing your own due diligence. Now, you could have been the one that was going through this period of ill health, through this temporary depression, and it is temporary because it was off balance, okay? So that would have been caused by this group over here seemingly getting away with being fucking treacherous. It's typical nice guy finish last. That's what's going on in this energy. And it's made you feel genuinely sick, genuinely ill. Nice guy finishes last. But what we see that's going on is you have to do your own due diligence. You have to be courageous, and you have to be loyal to your own cause and to your own code of ethics, okay? Because remember, your Page of Coins is a student, okay? You are actually helping people. You are actually doing good. You are doing really good things here. Definitely. Can you tell us about the, I was going to say the coffin, thank you. Yeah, the four of Swords, a period of ill health. Rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider, meditate, pause, reflect. Yeah. Taking time out, and the answer will come to you, Scorpio. It is time for a little bit of a respite, okay? It is time for you to reflect. Reflect on the good that you've been putting out there. All right. Can you tell us more? For Scorpio, thank you. Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. It's detective. It's knowledge. It's information. It could be someone digging for dirt on you as well. Because it has come out with the Seven of Cups, which is confusion. It's, with this combination, it's misinformation or misunderstood. Perhaps you've been struggling with others misunderstanding you. Or, like, I mean, that could be deliberately misunderstanding you. There could be like a culture barrier or a language barrier here that's not helping. Because ultimately, Seven of Cups is about illusions. It's a loss of control, okay? It's scattered energy. They're saying for you not to get distracted here. And you're needing to balance out your priorities as well when you're making decisions. So you are going to be making a lot of decisions this month, and you need to make sure that you've got your priorities straight, okay? And to find your willpower as well. Don't get distracted here. Don't get distracted by these people. Try not to get upset by these people as well, because they have been accusing those who are ordained as being the evil ones. They have been. They absolutely have been. And all the while it's been projection. Misunderstandings, definitely. Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Clarify the arrow. The arrow says, look, you're on the right path, Scorpio. You are on the right path, and you need to be determined. You've got to be determined. Okay, the Hermits, clarified with the Hermits, introspection. It's self-reflection, it's soul-searching. Okay, it's your inner truth. It can also indicate enlightenment as well, because it's the star. Okay, it's the star. Hermit is pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. This might have forced you to undertake some kind of pilgrimage, or to take a temporary step back. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's very intelligent energy. It's quick-witted also. Very observant, very, very perceptive. Very perceptive energies. So you're incredibly perceptive. Use your powers of perception and observation. You are on the right path. Yeah, like Three of Swords. That's what these people are contributing to. Three of Swords. That's like false hope. With the Page of Wands, there's false hope. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I was not expecting that. That combination there is Spirit saying, Scorpio, you know that you're doing the right thing. You know that you're on the right path. You're just looking for some kind of validation of that. And that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with seeking a little bit of external validation here and there. Okay, sometimes that's what people need. Can you have a healing message for Scorpio, please? Whoa. Okay. Right. So, what you've got, we're going to do these three intuitively, and we're going to take the full healing message off of that one. Okay. Samhain. That's the time after harvest. Okay. Cancer's just had this one out, so you could be dealing with a Cancerian. There could be a Cancerian within this group here, or you could have strong Cancerian placements in your own chart. Again, just take it as it resonates. You could also be dealing with Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, yeah, Taurus also. Could be, but you don't have to be. They could be placements in your own chart, okay? It's just in case anyone wants to know the zodiac information. So this is someone could be doing something that is the cause of a lot of unease, a lot of unrest for you, okay? It can also indicate like trickery. And there is definitely trickery in this energy, okay? You've got a group here that is tricking others, conning them. It's quite frankly awful, okay? But this is also about how a harvest is yours, it's rightfully yours, it belongs to you. And then you've got the oak, which is very, very firm, very strong, very stable. It's standing in your sovereignty. That is oak energy. So because you never wavered, because you constantly ensured that you were within your own code of ethics here, you never wavered on your own sovereignty. You never buckled under this pressure. You never became like them just because it looked easier, you know? And then Beltane, it's a maypole. Dancing around the maypole, it's fertility. It's the promise of fertility. It's the promise of good things yet to come for you, Scorpio. Right, so let's take the... Oh, I've lost my book. There it is. Right, so you've got number 5, goddess energy. Now, again, don't focus on gender, okay? It's just the polarization of the feminine and the masculine principle. So this one says, the goddess is the source and embodiment of eternal feminine power and wisdom, as symbolized by her crown that shows the waxing, the full, and the waning moons. She is maiden, mother, and crone in one. Her generous bounty feeds all of the creatures of earth, nurturing body and soul with infinite love. Meaning, great good fortune is yours for the taking. The goddess wants only good things for you, and she entreats you to love yourself as she loves you without limits or conditions. Keywords are love, grace, and strength. Your positive affirmation is, I'm the beloved child of the goddess, and your challenge is, what are the gifts the goddess has given you? Told you, you're ordained. Pure and simple. You are ordained to be doing the thing that you're doing. You have every right to be there. And you're bloody good at it as well. You are the beloved child of the goddess. Okay, so to uplift the energy at the end of a read, I'm going to be using the Shitty deck. Now, obviously, if you're allergic to swearing and sarcasm, then you don't have to listen. It's just a bit of light-hearted energy at the end of the reads, okay? Because laughter is a very high vibration. Right, so you've got, it is so easy to talk big, but make sure that you can back up that shit, because shit talkers only talk shit, but hit makers make shit happen. Yeah. So be mindful of anyone who is, you know, doing all the talking, but they're not actually putting any efforts behind it, okay? This is walking the walk, walking the talk. Be cautious of anyone with like wishy-washy energies that's got all these grand plans and grand ideas, but they can never put the action behind it, okay? And then the first draft of everything is shit, so don't worry so much if you can't get it right the first time. As long as you keep going, that shit will eventually become unicorn poop. Yeah. It's okay to make mistakes. Make lots of mistakes. You know, you're not going to get it right the first time all the time. You know, that there are going to be times where you trip up. But the key is to keep going, basically. Right, so that is what I have for you guys today. I just genuinely hope that reading has been helpful for someone. If you feel that you need a personal reading, then I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to go check out all of your other signs and the daily reads as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.